When I first learned about CMT after I was diagnosed at 7 was when I really first learned about what it was when I saw Dr. Shai in Detroit. He really did give me a full explanation. I saw some people that explained what would happen in the future with it, and really how others are affected and how I will be affected, and how all the basic details of what CMT was. CMT really does affect me in terms of my everyday life. It's really difficult because it adds to my overall fatigue, and it really does limit me in what I can do every day. I can't, go run around with my friends all day. I can do kind of it, it's not that bad, but it does limit my physical abilities significantly. Really just try to find a way to not, let it take over your life. Don't worry about it all the time. Really just try and learn to accept it and find ways to go around it is the best advice I can give. And if it's hard to do that, find someone to help you, some support to teach you how to just learn to live with it, because it's something that's going to be there for a while and you're just going to have to live with it. One of the biggest is I see someone every 2 weeks that we just talk about daily life. I've personally done a lot of self-reflection and meditation over the whole thing. Now, a lot of support from those around me has really helped me, and also a lot of my friends don't really point it out. They just, have learned, I have this. Something I have to deal with. It's something they have to just know. So it's great that even my friends and no one has really done anything in my high school that has really tried to be mean to me because of it or anything. My mom came after I had some issues in fourth grade. I had some bullying issues with some kids at school, so my mother did a very large presentation at the school, and after that, the kids who had been bullying me came up and apologized, which was a really interesting experience. Ever since then, every school I've been to, she's given a presentation, and everyone's just, learned this and really has not really done anything negative because of it. So once they had understood what it was, why I couldn't do certain things, they no longer thought negatively, they had come up with their own concepts of why I wasn't doing certain things, which had been totally erased after this. And after that, they had truly some of them became my friends after that, although, it's kind of interesting, but it was just an interesting thing where once they had learned and truly understood what CMT was, they no longer had anything bad, didn't think anything badly of me after that. I try not to worry about the future because it can just really lead to a large amount of stress. So I take it in, week by week. I don't think of it in 5 years. I'm not thinking about what's going to happen in 5 years. I think about what's going to go happen this year. What am I going to do this year? What am I doing this next week, this today, tomorrow? I don't worry about long term yet, because if you do, it'll amount to an insane amount of stress. The best way for people without CMT to make a difference is, one, to spread awareness, really, to anyone they meet. If they go to a party, let them know. Just tell people, or if they go to a doctor, let them know what it is. Fundraising would be great, to help, the CMT or organizations that are supporting research for CMT, donate some money. Even small amounts would be great. Anything just to help research go through to try and find something that'll help. The biggest thing is just to let others know what it is, really. But really what I'm looking for is so people recognize that it's something that you cannot deny. I've made friends with kids that aren't in, the athletic group, but I find much more interesting I find kids that, aren't in the in group, but I find them much more intriguing and have much more character than those that are. Much more diverse, much more interesting, better, easier to get along with, really. Well, having CMT gives me a different perspective on life in general. I see other people that have problems, and I can understand what some of the things they're going through. I don't understand exactly what they're going through, but I know that I've had similar experiences as them, and it's really it's a easy way for me to relate to others, and especially when kids that have problems, it's easy for me to talk them through it, because I'm used to this, because I've done this for myself as I've talked through it. I've talked to therapists, it's really helpful. So having CMT has really helped me to understand others' problems, especially like if they have some sort of fit, I can try and help them through it instead of being judgmental on the issue. A lot of kids, when they have problems, will come to talk to me at my school. That they'll want to discuss these things with me because they really have no one else their age that can really understand them. And adults are nice, but they don't always understand what they're going through. It's the big thing is someone their age that truly understands what's going on. And so yes, I've had many instances where I've been approached by someone who wanted to talk about something, and I've gone through it with them.